सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. I welcome you all with my love and respects. Today's subject: your mind creates your world. Again and again and again, all spiritual traditions and all scientists after Einstein. See, if you write the spiritual history of humanity, it has to be divided like before Shankara, after Shankara. Because there is no philosophy which can neglect Shankara. Either you accept Shankara or reject Shankara. You can't avoid Shankara. Any spiritual philosophy it can be. Because this man, within 32 years, God, he just revolutionized whole Hindu tradition. Whatever you know as Hinduism is created by Shankara. You do not know actually Vyasa, Panini, Patanjali's Hinduism. What Hindus were doing, what they were eating, how they were dressing, how they were thinking about them, world, God, you don't know. Nobody knows. So whatever we know as Vedic tradition, as Hindu Dharma, as the spiritual science of the Vedic tradition, it's a gift from Shankara. It is he who organized the whole thing. All spiritual historians or scientists or spiritual scientists or spiritual philosophies should be segregated as before Shankara and after Shankara. Same way the science, it has to be divided as before Einstein, after Einstein. You can't neglect Einstein. All the scientists after Einstein and all philosophers, spiritual masters before and after Shankara accept this one truth, what we call participatory universe. Means the moment you start participating, the universe changes. There is a very beautiful Zen koan. If there is nobody in the forest and if a tree falls, will it make a sound? You can't say yes. No. How do you know? We don't know. If there is nobody, if a tree falls in the forest, will it make a sound? If all the tree community believes when a tree falls, it has to make a sound, it may make a sound. I don't think tree communities has that belief. Any tree falls should make a sound. You can't say it will make a sound or not. There are Tons of research. Go to YouTube and type the word participatory universe, you will see floodgates opening. Tons of researchers to prove it is you who is giving power to the whole research, or you who is deciding the result of the research. Tons of references. Just today I was going through some of the articles just to give you some references. God. I'll give you just few links so that you can, free time, you can do research and study. I'll give the spiritual side of this participatory universe theory. About this science and researches, you study on your own. Just one example I can give you. The photons, when they are kept in a closed space, if the human DNA is added, immediately they come to a discipline. The photons are actually there in the closed space in a chaotic way, undisciplined way. The moment human DNA is added, it just falls into a rhythm and a proper shape. And the funny thing is, even after the DNA is removed, they don't go back to their chaotic shape. They just remain in a disciplined way. Means simple human DNA can completely change the way in which photons organize themselves or feel themselves. When you are added into the research, please understand, when you are added into the research, the result is different. This whole cosmos is a constant R&D going on. Every day, cosmos tries new things. Every incident, every happening is a new dress. Cosmos is trying. The whole cosmos is a huge R&D, research and development going on. Participation of you changes the outcome. If you look with a deep love, wow. Otherwise, why? Unnecessarily. Is it necessary? So the whole cosmos is a great R&D. It's constantly trying new costumes, new makeup, and seeing its own mirror, its own reflection in the mirror, enjoying. That is what very beautifully Upanishads describe. Just the cosmos expanded itself to enjoy itself. Understand, all of you are expansion of cosmos just to celebrate its own existence. Whenever you feel like celebrating, you exist, you are breathing, you are alive, you are aware of what is happening around you. If you feel that with so much of celebration mood, understand, you are just one with cosmos. Those few moments you are enlightened. Nothing more to be achieved. Forget about everything. Any moment you feel you should celebrate your existence. Wow. What a being I am. What a happening I am. Even if 1 or 2 moments you feel that, understand, your life is worthy of living. Even if you felt that even once, do not ever fear. That only will get repeated when you leave the body. You will not take any more birth. I can give you guarantee. Really, because that mood is prosperous for biomemories. If a phosphorus is kept in the cotton, what will happen? Cotton can be any tons and tons of cotton. It will just be burnt. Only one celebration mood. Wow, I can exist. I celebrate my existence. Whatever you feel as you, if you feel yourself as the body and you feel, wow, what a body, this can exist. If you feel yourself as a mind, wow, what a mind, this can exist. If you feel yourself as a consciousness, wow, what a beautiful inner space. This is worthy of existence and celebration. Even once, if you feel, drop all fears, whatever life you live or don't live, it is not going to be counted at all. No sin will be counted. Nothing will be counted, because when you leave the body, when the biomemory gets boiled, this phosphorus will come up. This is like a phosphorus. This will burn away all biomemories. Any ton cotton you may have it. All your karmas and other sin, punya, everything is cotton. Tons of cotton you can have. But one chunk phosphorus is enough. So few moments, just few moments, you feeling, wow, I can celebrate my existence. It's amazing. That phosphorus is kept inside already. Then, anything you do in this life, if you want to be happy during life, do it. Otherwise, don't bother. Jivan Mukti is already guaranteed. Because when you leave the body, this phosphorus will come up. This phosphorus is so powerful, it will just boil away all the biomemories. And there won't be any more birth. Participating in the universe with this celebration mood is what we call Leela. In Sanskrit, we have a very beautiful word, Leela. Leela means participating with this universe, with this celebration. Because cosmos is constantly doing research and development, when you participate with this celebrative mood, it becomes ecstasy. Otherwise, it will be irritation. I have seen people who feel angry with the whole universe. Why this, why this, why this, why this, why this? So much suffering. Poor fellows. Those people only, when they die, become like a inert, unconscious, stone kind of beings. Let's enter into the sutra. Actually, this is what is sannyas. Celebrating with the cosmos, participating in the universe with the mood of cosmos. If you don't have the mood of celebration, actually participate in the universe with the mood of celebration. If you don't have the mood of celebration, just disappear. Very beautifully, one great saint, Tamil saint Manikavasagar sings, Pullagi, Pudai, Puduvai, Maramagi, Palvirumagi, Paravayai, Bambagi, Kallai, Manidarai, Veyai, Ganangalai, Vallasurarai, Munivarai, Tevarai, Sella, Nindrayi, Tavara, Jangamatul, Yella, Pirapum, Birandilaitin, Imberuman, மெய்யே உன் பொன்னடிகள் கண்டின்று வீடுற்றேன் உய என் உள்ளத்துள் ஓங்காரமாய் நின்று மெய்யா விமலா நியமான நான் விமலா ஐயா என ஓங்கி ஆழ்ந்தகன்ற நுண்ணியனே. It goes on. Understand? So many janmas he describes. புல்லாகி பூடாய் புழுவாய் மரமாகி பல்விருகமாகி பறவையாய் பாம்பாகி கல்லாய் மனிதராய் பேயாய் கணங்களாய் வல்லசுரராகி முனிவராய் தேவராய். He describes all the different janmas: bird, stone, tree, human beings, the gods, rakshasas, munis, rishis, all kinds of birth. செல்லா நின்ற இத்தாவர ஜங்கமத்துள் எல்லா பிறப்பும் பிறந்திழைத்தேன் எம்பெருமான். Means the Sella Nindra means the immovable material universe, Stavara Jangamatul. In this immovable material universe, I have seen all bodies, all births. It's enough. மெய்யே உன் பொன்னடிகள் கண்டின்று வீடுற்றேன் உய்ய என் உள்ளத்துள் ஓங்காரமாய் நின்ற. O ultimate truth, today I am liberated just because I saw your feet. I offer myself at your feet. You stay, you reside in me as the uncreated sound, Onkara, in my heart. Uyya en ullathul Onkaramai nindra meyyai thaniyai iyamana naam vimala. When you awaken Vyana in your system, you will awaken intense love. The whole body will feel the love. And when the body feels the love, Vyana will be awakened. Now by now you guys know the flow of Vyana. How the Vyana feels in your throat, in your eyes, in your body. Whenever love gets awakened, you will see Vyana gets awakened. Whenever Vyana gets awakened, love will be awakened. Now the next Udana will be the most funny thing. It will be bliss actually. Whenever the Udana gets awakened, this area will feel bliss. Understand? With Vyana, you will feel this area sweetness. The sweetness will just grow, grow, grow. This is the area. Exactly. Inside, I am telling. Inside, it will feel so tasty, so sweet, that sweetness will grow and penetrate. That is the Udana. But you have to master Vyana. Only then the Udana will start happening. Because, see, when the Vyana first starts happening, the sweetness will start getting filled in this whole area. It will, layer by layer, it will settle down. First you will feel only like a 2-inch level, intense sweetness. Then slowly it will increase, increase, increase. It will crash. When it crosses this level, you will see this whole area, layer after layer, the bliss is getting packed. Literally, that is the right word, getting packed. With Vyana, love. With Udana, bliss. Without developing Vyana, living in the cosmos is just waste, I tell you. Our human body is so sacred, so beautiful. Let us all take the oath. Before we leave the body, we will make the universe again agriculture-based university, agriculture-based civilization. Understand? Let our next generation have the bliss. See, before our next generation, let us do something and let our ideas penetrate the society and let them be afraid of our ideas. Why should we be constantly be afraid of their ideas? If you guys do that, I promise I'll come back once more. Really. I'll come back. See, and whatever I am talking is not some ideas. It's a existential reality. Even the bodies which you guys carry, which is so corrupted by the society, I am able to play with these truths and prove many of these experiences as a reality. Then if the bodies, from the young age, kids, if they are given these signs, they will experience 120%. World can really be a happy place. It is possible. It is not myth. Understand? I am not selling any utopia concept to you. I don't need to, because I am already in utopia. I am already in heaven. I don't need to sell. Somehow if these fellows understand little bit, so much can be done to the human civilization. See, poor fellows, unconscious fellows, they are also not in, it's not that it's their mistake. They also don't know. It's like somebody created the rut, they are maintaining the rut, but they are also caught in the rut. What to do? One day, in a very old monastery in Italy, head of the monastery is seen crying profusely. One junior monk came and asked, why are you crying? That monastery only was storing the original scriptures. So from there only, they make copies. Out of the one copy, they make many copies and circulate it. And this guy was crying, says, today morning I had a chance to go and see the original scripture, out of which the copy is made, out of which the copies are getting made for last few hundred years. He asked, then why are you crying? What is the wrong? No, the original scripture says, celebrate, but the copy reads celibate. One hour can rattle your life. This is not the punchline. Then this old monk, then the junior guy says, come on, let us tell this to the world. Change. He says, no, anyhow, I lived my life, let the world also live. So much, see, just like how this guy feels, because it is a rut created already, he is heading and continuing the rut, but not doing anything. See, a right leader is a person, even though he is put on the seat with the chaos, he will at least, he should put all his energies, slowly, undo the chaos on which he is sitting, and at least expect the next generation to be much better way than he happened in the world. I tell you, I am also maintaining certain chaos, but I am constantly working and trying to undo, at least for my next generation, that chaos is not there. Sometimes immediately you cannot break, because the chaos, the unconsciousness, see, chaos always carries a certain weight of unconsciousness, like how the dirty tank carries certain amount of mud. That mud is so powerful, it can destroy the person who is trying to settle down the mud. So we will have to be very carefully doing the process, but we should be doing. Understand? Let our next generation learn all these great science of participatory universe and the science of Vyana, science of Samana, science of Udana, So much joy can be there in the universe. See, all of you know the love can be awakened just by the simple physical process now. You don't need anything else, just the simple process. You may think, oh, it is not that simple, 2 days. No, it is not that simple because your body is too corrupted. If it can be given to the kids, it can happen the Vyana sessions you guys had last 2 days can be shared, given to a child successfully within 2 to 3 hours. Within 2 to 3 hours, a child can feel exactly the maximum amount of Vyana you felt in your system. See, I defined the Vyana exactly. I think all of you remember. The intense sweetness you feel in the throat, and the air gets accumulated inside your mouth with a deep saliva, sweet saliva. That's the amount of Vyana happening. What amount of Vyana happened in your body in last 2 days of process? We started the Vyana process yesterday. Until today evening. Of course, we are going to continue. Whatever has happened in you, I'm not talking about average. If 300 people are attending, I'm not talking about average. The maximum peak experience person experienced among these 300, I'm keeping that as a scale. That can be reproduced in a child before he is physically matured within 2 to 3 hours. That's all. 2 muhurta is enough. 2 muhurta means 1.5 hour, 1.5 hour. 1.5 hour is 1 muhurta. 2 muhurta is enough to reproduce that experience. If this somehow can be inculcated into the education and syllabus, world can be so joyful, so blissful. We will have much better human beings. Human consciousness should learn these great lessons of participatory universe, so that we can create new humanity, new consciousness. Today's sutra. _71st sutra in 2nd chapter, 20th sutra. Drishta drishtimatraha suddha apipratyaya anupashyaha anupashyaha drashta drishimatra suddha apipratyaya anupashyaha. Very beautiful sutra. Patanjali gives his opinion. See, he is a master. He doesn't need to teach you basics. The sutra was not created to teach basics. He just gives his opinion. I know how the sutra would have been delivered. The disciples would have been presenting, Bhagavan, what's your expression? What's your commentary? What you feel about this truth? Then he would have delivered. Because none of the sutras are talking about the basics. He is just only adding. Vivekananda translates the sutras. The seer is intelligence only, and though pure, sees through the coloring of the intellect. Swami Prabhavananda translates as, the Atman, the experiencer, is pure consciousness. It appears to take on the changing colors of the mind. In reality, it is unchangeable. Swami Sachidananda translates as, the seer is nothing but the power of seeing, which although pure, appears to see through the mind. Seer, the consciousness is pure and it is just power of seeing. It is pure, but it sees through the mind. Whatever is being seen is seen through the mind. Drashta, drishyamatra, suddhopi, pratyaya, anupashya. The key word in this whole sutra is drashta, drishyamatra, suddha, api pratyaya, anupashya. The key word is anupashyaya. Anupashyaha. Anupashyaha means appears as if seeing. So you are the seer, which is pure intelligence, which is unchangeable. Just extraordinary consciousness, awareness. But because you are using this changing mind, it feels as if you are seeing. I go on and on and on. I can just go on and on and on. Sometimes I feel I should go on and on and on, giving more and more clarity and explanation, so that the whole world can be inspired. More and more people can listen and understand. Sometimes I feel, no, I should straight away start transmitting experience. Let us start. When I look at you guys, I feel like, let us transmit the experience. Stop talking, enough. When I remember the people who are watching all over the world and waiting to watch this all over the world, I feel I should go on. I should go on with some more words, so that they will have the clarity, and my physical presence and inspiration which I transmit through the body can be substituted by more and more clear words. Words are nothing but a substitute for the transmission of inspiration which is done through the body language. When you go on infusing awareness into your system, suddenly you will see there is nobody inside. Simply it is a body, matter moving. You are like a lightning happening, that's all. You are not even inside the body. You are centered everywhere. See, it's like you are the huge conscious sun, shining sun. Inside you there is a small mirror which just gets fortunately turned in right direction, on which your reflection happens. That reflection which is happening in the mirror starts thinking that reflection is the sun. You will realize, oh God, what is going on? You are not actually inside this body. That reflection only is inside this body. Your body is the mirror. It just gets positioned for some reason. And suddenly, that reflection feels, oh, I am inside the body. No. People ask me, where is Anandagandha, Swamiji? I tell them Anandagandha is everything. Gate to Anandagandha only is below the Anahata, above the Manipuraga. Anandagandha is everything, just everything. Whatever is Anandagandha. I went and did a little research. Even Shankara, the word which he uses, Ananda Kanda, he uses in a different meaning, the root of Ananda. He is not using in the meaning which I am saying, the flavor or smell of Ananda. He uses in two places. One, Shankara alone is using in Vishwanatha Ashtakam and in the Kanakadhara Stotram, in two places. Nobody else, nowhere else. That also uses in a different meaning. Not as a technique, he uses as a praising. Anandagandha is everything. Imagine in a huge conscious sun, a small mirror is there inside, and that mirror turns into some position where the sun is reflecting on the mirror, and the reflection starts feeling, I am inside this mirror. This mirror is my body. Come on, let me achieve sun. Sometimes these foolish mirrors not only thinks they can achieve sun, sometimes they think the mirror which they carry, with that they can hurt sun. No sun can hurt conscious sun. After all are just sons of conscious sun. So, just add more and more and more awareness into your seer, who is seeing, who is smelling, who is listening, perceiving. You will experience seer without the changing intellect. The unchangeable can be experienced without the changing intellect. Anupashya, as almost seeing, as if changing. Let's all see the unchangeable seer without the changing intellect. Let you all achieve and radiate the eternal bliss, Nithyananda. Thank you.